Welcome everyone to the Aster Springs Nashville virtual tour and meet the team. My name is Kayla Carson. I'm the AVP of Clinical Partnerships for the Odyssey Eating Disorder Network. We are delighted to share our newest treatment center with all of you, Aster Springs in Nashville, Tennessee. It's part of the Odyssey Eating Disorder Network, and it is an 8-bed residential treatment center for girls and women in Nashville. We care for female identifying clients ages 18 and up with eating disorders and other co-occurring disorders. And we offer the full continuum of care with on-site PHP step down with housing, as well as an off-site PHP and IOP option at our sister location, Aster Springs, Nashville outpatient, located on the Vanderbilt campus. From the moment a client turns into the driveway, we strive for them to feel the welcoming comfort of the Aster way, which includes clinically excellent and client-centered care. I can't wait to show you the team and show you the facility and allow you to meet the team and see what our clients experience when they say yes to recovery at Aster Springs, Nashville. Such a beautiful environment of care, and so much intentionality has gone into every step of decorating and choosing the bedding and the whole 9 yards. And what a great place to call work every day. So I am now going to introduce you to Dr. Hillary Whipple. Hillary is our executive director and comes to Aster Nashville with a lot of experience working in mental health, also eating disorder care. And Hillary is going to take us on a tour of the house.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kayla. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for this tour and discussion and to meet this wonderful clinical team. My name is Dr. Hillary Whipple. I'm the executive director here at Aster Springs Nashville Residential, and I am a licensed clinical social worker by trade, as well as a doctor of social work. And I have history in substance use treatment, crisis mental health treatment, eating disorder treatment, and then this is my first role like this as executive director of this wonderful residential house. So that's a little bit about me, and I would love to begin to take you all on a tour. So as we're going to see here, this is the outside of the house. This is our main door. This is where guests are going to come in, clients are going to come in on their first day, get to walk through this beautiful landscaping. And this home actually has really old origins, and the front part of it is an old church. Very beautiful location in the Bellevue area of Nashville. So for those of you who are maybe not as familiar with Nashville, it's just a residential area within Nashville, about 15 or 20 minutes from downtown. So we are in a residential area. It's quiet, it's quaint, and just a wonderful place for healing. So as Kayla, I believe, said, we are an 8-bed facility, female and female identifying folks. We treat all eating disorders, including ARFID, avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. We have special protocols for treating ARFID as well. So this next frame that we're going to see is our entryway, and this is what clients, families are going to see when they first walk in. We have our beautiful logo here. We try to keep some flowers in front. And then to our left there, you can kind of see into the admissions office. Then we have a den. This is one of our dens right here with the blue couches. And we have access, yes, this one. We have access to phones and computers here for clients. This is one of the few den or living room areas that we have. We have a client computer, so clients have access to email, and things of the like. We know life doesn't stop when someone comes into treatment, so we want to make sure they have the technology that they need as well. We have cordless phones here for clients to use and call out for phone visitation time with friends and loved ones. So we're going to venture into the kitchen and dining room areas, and I'm going to pass the tour off to our wonderful registered dietitian, Risa Herndon. So Risa, I'm going to pass it off to you, and you can tell us about the dining room, the kitchen, our nutrition philosophy, and all of that.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Whipple. So like she said, my name is Risa. I am our registered dietitian here. I meet with all of our clients for an hour once a week. All of our meals and snacks take place at this lovely dining room table that we have here. Clients get 40 minutes to complete their meals and 20 minutes to complete their snacks. Clients are required to complete 90% of their meals and 100% of their snacks. And then if they're unable to, they will supplement accordingly. We have the ability to provide Boost and Cliff Bars for supplementation. We also have the ability to provide vegetarian options if we need to. We at Aster Springs explore how diet culture and external influences disconnect our clients from their internal cues. And we believe that all foods fit into a balanced diet, a balanced lifestyle, and that all the foods we consume play a part in a balanced diet. So we work with our clients to work towards unconditional permission to eat foods and expose them to a wide variety of foods. We work with them to rebuild trust in their hunger and fullness cues and with feeding themselves and help them to understand that all foods are morally equivalent. We have a wonderful culinary program here. I am able to take clients on meal outings. We also have a lovely chef who we do culinary groups with her. Usually twice a week, sometimes more than that, just depending on how the schedule rolls. But our clients love culinary groups, and they're able to request things if they want to cook different foods that they really enjoy at home, or learn how to cook something that they've always wanted to learn how to cook but don't know how to. We also have the ability to accommodate a wide variety of allergies, pretty much anything, as long as it's not a cross-contamination risk or an airborne risk, we can work with. We don't accept kosher, and we can accept celiac if we are able to relay to the client that we are not able to guarantee that cross-contamination won't occur. So we have had 2 celiac clients with us, and they've both been a wonderful success and haven't had no cross-contamination issues. But we always want to make sure that the client is aware that that is always a possibility. In previous photos, there was an art studio and the screened-in porch, and clients are able to do art with us here with our therapist, and I've done art things with them as well. And the screened-in porch that we have here is a beautiful little serene area that clients like to go and hang out on. They'll knit out there or crochet or read books, and I've actually done individual sessions on this little porch before. So it's a very well-used area that our clients really, really love. And we just really pride ourselves on being able to provide a calm serenity moment for these clients during this difficult time. With that being said, I'm now going to introduce our 2 lovely therapists. We've got Abigail Spielberg and Dr. Tempest McDonald, and they're going to tell you guys a little more about our programming.
Hi, and welcome to the group room. My name is Abs, and I'm one of the program therapists here at this facility. I am super passionate about the treatment of eating disorders and believe in the recovery process with the programming we offer here at Aster Springs. Clinical programming is offered 7 days a week, ranging from 2 to 5 clinical groups a day. The diversity of groups offered is what sets us apart from other treatment facilities. We have a plethora of groups that clients can enjoy throughout the week. As Risa mentioned earlier, we offer culinary groups where the client can learn how to cook their favorite foods, exposing them to what it feels like to be around food. We offer nursing groups that teach the client about the body. Subjects include bone health, the fight or flight system, and the digestive system. We also offer nutrition groups to educate topics such as debunking diet culture, what is intuitive eating, and weekly meal planning groups. And finally, we offer therapy groups where we offer mindful movement, art therapy, and body image, to name a few. As a client at Aster Springs, you will meet with your assigned therapist with individual sessions 2 times a week. We offer family therapy and family education as an option and is in replacement for an individual session. Our overarching therapeutic modalities are evidence-based, such as CBT, DBT, and ACT. Personally, I specialize in art therapy with an emphasis of externalizing the eating disorder, attachment theory, and cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm going to pass it on to Tempest, the other program therapist, to explain the modalities and the specialties she offers at Aster Springs.
Thank you, Abs. Hi, I am Dr. TA or Tempest McDonald. Everyone calls me Tempest. I'm the other program therapist here at Aster Springs, and I follow all of the same programming as Abs, meeting with clients individually and in groups. Before arriving at Aster Springs, I was, and I still am, a researcher with over 20 years of experience in the field of autism and other neurodivergent conditions, primarily in adult populations. My research and my work focus on autistic identity, on autistic and neurodivergent flourishing, and implementing neurodiversity affirming approaches, with interventions focused on co-occurring conditions. My previous work was in insomnia, and now I'm working in eating disorders. As you probably know, about 20% of people experiencing anorexia meet criteria for autism. Rates of autism are assumed to be high in bulimia and binge eating disorders, and autism co-occurs at a high rate in ARFID. My research and therapy focus on affirming and supporting neurodivergent traits while addressing eating disordered behavior. Like Abs, I'm comfortable with all of our therapeutic modalities, but I have a particular affinity for mindfulness-based approaches, including ACT, DBT, mindfulness-based stress reduction, and mindful movement. I also specialize in multicultural and trauma-informed approaches. And with that, let me go ahead and hand it over to our Director of Nursing, Alexa.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Tempest. My name is Alexa. I'm the Director of Nursing here. This is the hallway that's right outside of our nurses station. So this is another area where our clients are able to sit, sometimes journal, and take a little bit of time away from the group. In just a moment, you'll see, there we go, the nurses station here. I do love to tell everyone this used to be a bathroom. We transformed it into our beautiful nurses station. So it's a nice little nook in the house that we use for all of our nursing purposes. As you can see in this picture, we do have vitals machines that we're able to do vitals on. We start for all of our clients at least twice daily, and we can always do them more frequently if needed. We can also do EKGs and labs in-house, which is really wonderful and makes it very convenient for us to continue to stay on top of monitoring our clients' health. We do have 24/7 nursing care here. So we have nurses that will work during the day and the evening to be able to support our clients and provide medication administration and education. All medications are adjusted by our medical director, Dr. Tom Scales, who is wonderful and oversees all of the eating disorder facilities in the network. As Abs mentioned, one of the things that we're really proud about for our program is the nursing groups that we offer. It's something super unique to Aster Springs. One of the things that we found as providers and people who may be through their own eating disorder journeys is that a lot of times outpatient providers don't have a lot of knowledge about eating disorders. And so clients come into appointments with a lot of questions, a lot of symptoms, things they're experiencing that they've never gotten answers for. So we really like to be able to educate clients on things they may have been questioning or, unsure of what was going on in their bodies for months or years. And we get the opportunity to educate them on that. So something really special and wonderful. And I love to brag on about our nursing program. I will now pass it off back to Dr. Hillary Whipple so she can tell you a little bit more about our.
Thank you, Alexa, so much. I will continue on with the tour and with showing you all this area of the house that we have arrived at now. Excuse me, and we call it the church because, as I was talking about before, this actually is an original early 1900s old United Methodist Church. We have definitely done some construction to this to make a bedroom upstairs and things of the like, but this is one of our most just beautiful, serene, sanctuary type of environments, and clients love to come here in the evenings for their downtime. I know we mentioned knitting. There's been a lot of that lately, along with just watching TV, meditation, coloring, journaling, and just overall relaxing. But it's a very, very unique and beautiful space that is just so special about Aster Springs Nashville Residential. Also just wanted to review and go over the fact that this is a facility where we want to be able to serve people of all body types. We know that folks with eating disorders do not present with one look or one body type or in one way. And so we have different size beds to accommodate. We have different size bathrooms to accommodate, different size blood pressure cuffs that we use. So it's very important to us that anyone in any size body needing treatment is comfortable here. Also, another thing that makes Aster Springs unique, and you're seeing a bedroom here, by the way. Another thing that makes Aster Springs so unique is our graduation ceremonies that we do towards the end of a client being in treatment. So we encourage them to explore and choose whatever it is they would like to do to have a ceremony, a parting of ways with their eating disorder. And we have done everything from reenacted an episode of Survivor where the eating disorder was voted off the island, as well as having a boxing match with the eating disorder. And the ladies are really creative in what they think about and want to make happen. And we will go to pretty deep depths to make their dreams come true for their graduation ceremonies. Here you're going to see our core values of clinical excellence and client-centered care on our wall, as well as some Google reviews, which are very, very important to us. There's nothing that is more important to our team or to me as executive director of this facility than what our clients have to say about their experience after they have departed treatment. And we have one of those extra special, beautiful testimonies and reviews that we're going to share with you all in just a moment. So Kayla, I will pass it back along to you, ma'am.
Great. Thank you, everybody, for explaining the heart of what it is that you do. You can feel really just the servant hearts that each of you have through the screen. And so we're always grateful when we know the special and sweet hands that the clients are coming to when they get to Aster Nashville. So this was a review from one of our very first clients at Aster Nashville, and I'll just go ahead and read it, and hopefully I can keep it together. It says, Aster Springs Nashville saved my life. This was my first residential treatment experience, and while I can confidently say it was one of the hardest things I've ever done, Aster showed me that I can do hard things. The facility was converted from an old church to a beautiful, cozy, and home-like environment, and I absolutely love spending time outside around the garden or inside in the screen patio. The RCS staff were incredibly kind and compassionate, and they all visibly cared about our well-being. I felt seen, I felt heard, and validated. They also brought joy and laughter to some of the most challenging days. The medical team was caring and helped me understand exactly what was happening inside my body. I became especially close to one of the nurses who went out of her way to help me feel safe and supported in considerably vulnerable situations. The chef prepared amazing meals, was always welcoming company in the kitchen, and eager to teach us more about cooking. Risa, my dietitian, continuously pushed me out of my comfort zone, taught me about different nutrients, what they do for our bodies, and debunked society's many diets and definitions of health. Risa helped me see that food has no moral value, and it's okay to eat something just because you enjoy it, because all foods can fit in a balanced diet. Most importantly, she handmade a piñata out of supplement shakes to celebrate my graduation. Abs, my therapist, helped me separate the eating disorder from my authentic self. She destroyed barriers and created a sanctuary for me to start feeling and processing the big emotions that I spend most of my life suppressing. She taught me that you can scream, you can throw things, you can cry, but you absolutely must not give up. Thank you, Abs, for inspiring my resiliency and helping me take my power back. Of everyone I crossed paths with, I have to say Hillary, the executive director, made the biggest impression. A particularly difficult conversation we had helped me understand that I did have a choice to continue letting the eating disorder control me until it takes my life, or I can stop resisting their efforts and show up, scared, angry, and all, every day, every group, every meal, and fight for my future. Having an eating disorder is hard, and so is recovery. So choose your heart. I'm so glad I chose to truly open myself to treatment, because once I did, my life changed. Hope and healing lives amongst Aster Springs, and when it came time to go home and move forward in my recovery journey, my treatment team ensured I had the tools to handle the next big step. Saying goodbye was so bittersweet, and words cannot begin to express my gratitude to these amazing people for helping me find my voice. Thank you, Aster, for giving me my future. It really doesn't get any more powerful than that, and I wanted to cry about 5 times, but I did hold it together. Thank you to all of you on the screen. The work that you do is not easy. Eating disorders are hard and scary and really just nasty beasts that you're able to help clients find a different path. So with that, we do have an alumni program as well. So it doesn't just stop at Aster. And once clients go home, they are paired with our alumni coordinator. They're welcomed into our alumni support groups, as well as family members and support people. And our alumni coordinators check in with our clients every step of the way once they go home. So support continues to happen after Aster. Some of our clients are very punny, and so they say happily ever Aster once they leave. How do you refer? How do you get in touch with Aster? You can obviously go to the Aster Springs website, and there's a little button at the top that says find a facility. You click that and you can find Aster Nashville there. See lots of photos. These beautiful photos that we're sharing today are also a part of that site. And you can call 866-92-FREED and choose Aster Nashville as an option. And this is a screen of all of the fine folks that you have here. And we hope that you are feeling much more connected and comfortable with considering Aster for your clients and families.